Most dream of retirement, freedom, travel, no stress. But what if it turns out to be a mistake? But what if years later, you look back and realize that stepping away wasn't the paradise you expected? Many retirees discover too late that the reality of retirement is far different from what they imagined. The long-awaited relaxation can turn into boredom. Financial worries can replace job stress. And the sense of purpose that once drove you each day suddenly disappears. In this video, we're diving into 6 reasons why some retirees regret leaving the workforce, even when they thought it was the right decision at the time. If you're someone who's considering retirement, in the middle of it, or simply reflecting on your life's choices, these insights may offer a new perspective. And if you've ever felt uncertain about what retirement truly brings, you are not alone. Many people realize too late that staying engaged, whether through work, volunteering, or passion projects, can be far more fulfilling than endless leisure. Make sure to stay with me until the end, because understanding these regrets now can help you avoid them in the future, or even change the way you approach your retirement years starting today. Even if you've already retired, it's never too late to reclaim a sense of purpose and joy in your daily life. Now let's get started. Number 1, loss of purpose. One of the biggest surprises for many retirees is the sudden loss of purpose. For decades, your job gave structure to your days, responsibilities to fulfill, and a reason to get up in the morning. But once that routine disappears, many retirees find themselves asking, now, what? The excitement of not having to work wears off quickly, and the absence of meaningful tasks can leave a void that's difficult to fill. Work isn't just about earning a paycheck. It gives you a sense of identity and accomplishment. Whether you were managing a business, teaching students, or even working a simple 9-to-5, there was always a goal to work toward. Retirement removes that daily sense of progress, and without it, some people begin to feel aimless. The hours that once passed quickly now feel long and empty, and without a clear sense of purpose, days start blending together. Take the story of Thomas, a 76-year-old man who spent over 40 years as an engineer. He looked forward to retirement, thinking he'd finally have time to relax. But within a year, he found himself feeling lost. The thrill of waking up without an alarm had faded, and he no longer had projects to work on or problems to solve. He tried staying busy with hobbies, but nothing felt quite as fulfilling as his career. Eventually, he found that volunteering at a local science center gave him back a sense of purpose, allowing him to use his skills and feel valuable again. Many retirees don't realize just how much their work contributed to their sense of self-worth. Even small accomplishments like completing a task or helping a coworker provide a sense of satisfaction that's hard to replace. That's why many experts recommend finding new ways to engage with meaningful activities, whether through part-time work, mentoring, or community involvement. Retirement doesn't have to mean sitting on the sidelines. It can be an opportunity to pursue something just as fulfilling as a career. The key is to recognize that purpose doesn't retire just because you do. Without something to look forward to each day, it's easy to slip into a rut. The happiest retirees are those who stay mentally engaged, whether by learning something new, setting personal goals, or finding ways to contribute to others. When you have a reason to wake up each morning, life feels more rewarding no matter what stage you're in. Number 2, social isolation. Many people don't realize just how much their social life revolves around work until it's gone. The daily interactions with coworkers, the casual conversations in the break room, and even the routine of greeting familiar faces each morning all disappear the moment you retire. At first, it feels like a welcome change, a chance to escape office, politics, and demanding schedules. But over time, the absence of those regular social connections can lead to an unexpected feeling of isolation. Work naturally keeps you engaged with others. Even if you weren't the most social person, there was always a built-in network of people to talk to, collaborate with, or simply exchange small talk. Once that disappears, many retirees struggle to maintain social ties, and the days can start to feel lonelier than expected. Without coworkers, meetings, or even a structured reason to leave the house, it's easy to slip into a quieter, more isolated lifestyle, one that can have real emotional and even physical consequences. That's exactly what happened to Robert, a 74-year-old man who spent his career in sales. For years, his job kept him on the move, meeting new people every day. When he retired, he looked forward to slowing down and enjoying some peace and quiet. But as time passed, he realized that the silence wasn't as enjoyable as he thought. He missed the casual banter, the energy of being around people, and the sense of connection that work had provided. Over time, his phone rang, less often invitations became fewer, and loneliness crept in. It wasn't until he joined a local walking group and started volunteering at a food bank that he began to feel socially connected again. Social isolation isn't just about feeling lonely. It can actually affect your health. Studies have shown that retirees who lack social engagement are at higher risk for depression, cognitive decline, and even physical health issues like heart disease. Humans are wired for connection, and when we lose those daily interactions, it can take a toll in ways we never expected. That's why doctors and psychologists encourage retirees to be intentional about staying socially active. Finding ways to connect doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as simple as joining a local club, attending community events, or making it a habit to call or visit friends regularly. Some retirees find purpose in mentoring younger generations, taking group fitness classes, or even picking up a part-time job just for the social interaction. The key is to recognize that relationships take effort, especially after retirement when daily, social interactions aren't automatically built into your routine. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 3, financial stress. Many people assume that once they retire, financial worries will disappear. After all, retirement is supposed to be the reward for decades of hard work, a time when you finally get to enjoy your savings and relax. But for many retirees, the reality is quite different. Even with careful planning, unexpected expenses, inflation, and longer lifespans can make retirement more financially challenging than they ever anticipated. What seemed like a comfortable nest egg can start to feel surprisingly small when stretched over 20 or 30 years. One of the biggest surprises retirees face is underestimating how much money they'll actually need. In the working years, income feels predictable. Paychecks arrive on schedule. And even when expenses fluctuate, there's always another payday coming. But in retirement, that steady flow of income stops. And suddenly, every dollar spent feels more significant. Medical costs, home repairs, and even everyday essentials can add up quickly, creating stress that many people didn't expect. Consider the case of John, a 78-year-old man who retired in his early 60s, confident that he had saved enough. For the first few years, things seemed fine, until an unexpected medical procedure drained a large portion of his savings. Then the cost of living slowly crept up, stretching his budget thinner than he had planned. Before he knew it, he found himself worrying about expenses he never used to think twice about. Eventually, he decided to take on a part-time consulting job, not just for extra income, but for peace of mind. Many retirees regret not having a backup plan or underestimating how much inflation would affect their expenses. A fixed income might seem sufficient at first, but over time, rising costs can make even basic necessities feel expensive. Groceries, healthcare, insurance, everything tends to get more expensive, year after year. And without a plan to supplement income, financial stress can replace the work stress retirees thought they had left behind. Another challenge is spending too much too soon. Many retirees enter retirement feeling financially secure, only to realize later that they were too generous with their spending in the early years. Big trips, home renovations, helping out family members. It all seems manageable at first, but when unexpected expenses arise, financial flexibility disappears. Some retirees end up needing to downsize their homes, cut back on spending, or even return to work. Not because they want to, but because they have to. Experts often recommend creating a long-term financial plan that includes flexibility. Retirement isn't just about making sure you have enough for today. It's about ensuring your money lasts for decades. Some retirees choose to work part-time, not just for financial security, but for the mental and social benefits as well. Others explore ways to generate passive income, whether through investments, rental properties, or side projects that keep them engaged while providing a financial cushion. The key takeaway? Retirement is not just about saving money, it's about managing it wisely over time. The retirees who feel the most financially secure are the ones who continue to think about their finances, strategically, adjusting as needed, and staying prepared for the unexpected. A good retirement isn't just about how much you saved, it's about how well you plan for the years ahead. Number 4, declining mental sharpness. One of the most unexpected challenges of retirement is how quickly the mind can slow down when it's no longer engaged. Many people don't realize just how much their jobs kept them mentally active. Solving problems, making decisions, learning new things, and interacting with different people. When that stimulation suddenly disappears, it's easy to feel mentally sluggish, forgetful, or even disconnected from the world. Some retirees find themselves struggling to recall names, focus on tasks, or keep up with conversations in a way they never did before. Doctors and researchers have long studied the connection between mental engagement and cognitive health. And the results are clear. Staying mentally active is one of the best ways to keep the brain sharp as you age. Work naturally provides a steady stream of mental challenges. But when that structure disappears, the brain isn't as consistently exercised. That's why many retirees who don't stay engaged in stimulating activities notice a decline in memory, problem-solving skills, and even motivation. That's exactly what happened to Barbara, a 73-year-old woman who worked as a teacher for over 40 years. She was always reading, preparing lesson plans, and keeping up with students. But after retiring, she found herself watching more television, spending less time reading, and struggling to stay focused in conversations. It wasn't until she joined a book club and started taking online courses that she realized how much better she felt when her mind was actively engaged. Within months, her memory improved, and she felt sharper and more energized. One of the biggest mistakes retirees make is assuming that relaxation means mental disengagement. While retirement should be a time to enjoy life, the happiest and sharpest retirees are those who continue to challenge their minds. Whether it's through learning a new skill, reading regularly, doing puzzles, or even engaging in deep conversations, keeping the brain active is just as important as staying physically active. Social interaction also plays a major role in maintaining mental sharpness. Conversations, debates, and even casual discussions stimulate the brain and keep thinking skills strong. Retirees who isolate themselves or stop seeking out new experiences often find that their cognitive abilities decline faster than those who remain socially and mentally engaged. Many experts recommend developing a mental fitness routine, just like a physical exercise routine, but for the brain. Activities like learning a new language, playing a musical instrument, or even trying a new hobby can keep the brain challenged and engaged. Some retirees even take up part-time work, consulting, or volunteering in roles that require critical thinking and problem-solving, helping to maintain their cognitive abilities. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 5, loss of identity. For most of our lives, what we do is a big part of who we are. When someone asks, "What do you do?" the answer is often tied to a career, a profession, or a role that gives a sense of identity. But when retirement comes, that identity suddenly changes or disappears altogether. Many retirees struggle with the question, "Who am I now?" after spending decades defining themselves through their work. The shift from feeling valued, needed, and productive to feeling directionless can be one of the most emotionally challenging parts of retirement. Work provides more than just a paycheck. It gives us a sense of contribution and recognition. Whether you were a manager, a teacher, a nurse, or a business owner, your role had a purpose, and people depended on you. Retirement can feel like stepping off a moving train, leaving behind not just the job itself, but the sense of importance and self-worth that came with it. Some retirees even find that family and friends stop asking for their input as much, which can deepen the feeling of being out of the loop or less relevant than before. That's exactly what happened to Richard, a 77-year-old man who spent his career in law enforcement. For years, his job gave him a strong sense of responsibility and identity. But once he retired, he felt like he had lost a piece of himself. He missed the routine, the feeling of making a difference, and even the respect that came with his position. It wasn't until he started mentoring young officers and volunteering at a community center that he began to feel like himself again, realizing that his experience and wisdom were still valuable, even outside of his formal career. Many retirees don't anticipate how deeply their identity is tied to their career. The absence of a clear role or responsibility can lead to feelings of uncertainty and even depression. That's why experts recommend finding new ways to redefine identity after retirement. This could mean shifting from being a full-time worker to being a mentor, a leader in the community, or even pursuing a passion that was previously put on hold. One of the most effective ways to rebuild a sense of identity is to stay engaged in meaningful activities. Some retirees choose to start a new project, write, teach, or even build a small business doing something they love. Others find fulfillment in hobbies, creative pursuits, or causes they care about. The key is to recognize that retirement doesn't mean losing your identity. It's an opportunity to evolve it into something even more fulfilling. Retirement is not the end of who you are, it's just the beginning of a new chapter. The happiest retirees are the ones who continue to see themselves as valuable, purposeful, and capable of making an impact. Whether through mentoring, learning new skills, or staying active in their communities, they find new ways to feel a sense of self-worth and contribution, proving that identity doesn't retire, it just changes. Number 6, regret over wasted time. One of the most painful realizations for many retirees is looking back and feeling that they didn't use their time wisely. When retirement begins, it seems like there's an endless stretch of time ahead, plenty of days to relax, travel, and enjoy life. But as the years pass, some retirees realize that they spent too much time doing things that didn't truly fulfill them. Instead of embracing new opportunities, they let time slip away. And by the time they recognize it, they regret not making the most of their retirement years. For some, the regret comes from postponing dreams and goals. Many retirees start with the idea that they'll take it easy for a while before getting around to the things they always wanted to do. But before they know it, years have gone by, and they never learned that new skill, never took that trip, never started that passion project. Others regret spending too much time on mindless activities, watching TV for hours, scrolling through social media, or falling into daily routines that didn't bring real joy or purpose. That's exactly what happened to James, an 80-year-old man who had big plans for retirement. He told himself he would travel, write a book, and reconnect with old friends. But the first few years were spent relaxing, then routine set in, and suddenly a decade had passed. Now he looks back and wishes he had started sooner. Wishes he had taken those opportunities before health limitations and life circumstances made them harder to pursue. One of the biggest mistakes retirees make is thinking they have all the time in the world. The truth is, time moves quickly, and the years pass whether we make the most of them or not. That's why some of the happiest retirees are the ones who stay proactive, who plan their days with purpose, and who push themselves to stay engaged with life instead of letting it pass them by. Regret doesn't have to define retirement. The key is to start making changes today. Whether it's picking up a new hobby, reconnecting with friends, traveling to a place you've always wanted to see, or simply being more intentional about how you spend your time, every small effort adds up. It's never too late to start living fully, and the best way to prevent regret is to take action now, rather than waiting for someday to come. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Final thoughts. Retirement is often seen as the ultimate goal, a well-earned reward after decades of hard work. But for many, the reality is far more complicated. The loss of purpose, social isolation, financial worries, mental decline, shifting identity, and regret over wasted time can all add up, making retirement feel less like freedom and more like an unexpected challenge. But the good news is, it doesn't have to be that way. Understanding these common regrets now gives you the power to make different choices, whether you're already retired or planning for the future. The key to a fulfilling retirement isn't just about quitting work, it's about staying engaged. The happiest retirees are those who continue to seek purpose, build relationships, manage their finances wisely, challenge their minds, maintain their sense of identity, and actively use their time in ways that bring them joy and fulfillment. Retirement isn't the end of your story. It's simply a new chapter, one that you have the power to shape. So take a moment to reflect. Which of these regrets resonated with you the most? What steps can you take today to ensure that your retirement years are filled with purpose, connection, and meaning? It's never too late to adjust, to make new plans, and to build a retirement that leaves you with pride, not regret. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Have you ever wondered why some women over 70 still seek men? It might surprise you, but for many, the desire for connection doesn't simply disappear with age. It transforms, deepens, and takes on a whole new meaning. In this video, we're uncovering 5 honest reasons why women over 70 continue to seek men, and what truly drives them in their later years. Whether it's about emotional connection, adventure, or simply feeling alive, these confessions may just change how you see relationships in your golden years. Stay tuned until the end, because as we go through each reason, you'll discover how aging doesn't mean giving up on excitement. It's about embracing a new kind of passion and fulfillment. And if you're someone who has ever wondered if love, companionship, or romance are still important at this stage of life, you're not alone. Now let's dive into these 5 revealing reasons why women over 70 still seek men. Number 1, the need for emotional connection. For many women over 70, companionship isn't just about having someone around. It's about finding a person who understands them on a deeper level. At this stage of life, they have lived through decades of experiences, from raising families to building careers, and they crave meaningful conversations with someone who truly listens. Unlike younger years, where relationships might have been built around raising children or financial stability, this phase is about emotional fulfillment. A simple shared cup of coffee in the morning, or a heartfelt talk before bed, can mean more than grand gestures. Some women who have lost a spouse or have been alone for years often miss the feeling of being truly seen and valued by someone who cares. A companion who remembers how they like their tea, who knows their favorite song, or who notices when they seem a little off. These small things hold immense value. Aging brings changes, and one of the biggest fears is feeling invisible. A strong emotional connection can be a powerful reminder that they still matter, that their thoughts, stories, and feelings are important. There's a reason why older women often choose partners based on emotional compatibility, rather than superficial traits. They've outgrown the need for fleeting attraction or surface-level charm. What they seek now is someone with whom they can be themselves, without pretenses or games. A man who makes them laugh, who listens without judgment, and who understands the weight of their memories is far more attractive than someone who simply looks the part. Number 2, the desire for excitement and new experiences. Age might slow the body, but it doesn't dampen the spirit. Many women over 70 have spent decades prioritizing responsibilities, raising children, managing households, or maintaining careers. But once those chapters close, a new one begins. There's a natural yearning to experience life differently, to break free from routine, and to rediscover the joys they might have put on hold. This isn't about reckless adventure. It's about seeking fresh experiences that bring energy and fulfillment. For some, that excitement comes in the form of travel, trying new hobbies, or even simply meeting new people. But companionship plays a significant role in this. A new relationship can add an unexpected spark to life, a sense of youthful anticipation that many assume was behind them. Whether it's planning a weekend getaway, discovering a mutual passion, or even just sharing laughter over a spontaneous conversation, the presence of someone special makes everything feel more alive. And let's not forget, the desire for romance never truly fades. Some women find themselves drawn to relationships at this stage, not because they need stability, but because they want to experience love in a way that's free from the pressures of youth. It's no longer about financial security or raising a family. It's about connection, companionship, and the simple joy of knowing someone is genuinely excited to see them. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 3, emotional healing and second chances. Life has a way of teaching lessons, some gentle and others deeply painful. By the time a woman reaches her 70s, she's likely lived through heartbreak, loss, and moments of loneliness. Whether it was the end of a marriage, the passing of a partner, or simply years spent prioritizing others over herself, the desire to heal and move forward remains strong. Seeking a relationship at this stage isn't just about romance. It's about emotional renewal, rediscovering one's worth, and embracing the idea that love can happen at any age. Many women over 70 understand love differently than they did in their younger years. They no longer chase unrealistic ideals or get caught up in superficial expectations. Instead, they value companionship that feels effortless, honest, and emotionally fulfilling. They want someone who sees them not just for their past, but for the vibrant, intelligent, and deeply interesting person they are today. Some find themselves drawn to partners they would have overlooked in their younger years. Men who bring peace instead of drama, understanding instead of ego. And for those who never experienced a truly fulfilling relationship, before this time in life presents an opportunity to finally love, without constraints, to prioritize happiness over obligation. It's not about recreating the past, but about building something meaningful in the present. For many, this stage is a chance to reclaim their narrative, to prove that love isn't something reserved for the young, but a lifelong experience that evolves with wisdom. A second chance at companionship isn't just about romance. It's about proving to themselves that they deserve happiness, no matter how much time has passed. Number 4, the need for intellectual and social stimulation. As the years pass, the need for deep, meaningful conversations and engaging interactions becomes more apparent. Many women over 70 find that they still crave intellectual stimulation, the kind that challenges their thoughts, sparks new ideas, and keeps their minds sharp. This isn't just about avoiding loneliness. It's about actively enriching their lives. Seeking companionship with a man often fulfills this need, offering the opportunity to exchange perspectives, debate ideas, and share stories that stretch across decades. Social interaction plays a significant role in overall well-being. Studies have shown that seniors who maintain strong social connections are healthier, happier, and even live longer than those who isolate themselves. The desire to meet someone new, whether through dating, friendship, or companionship, isn't just about romance. It's about staying mentally and emotionally engaged with the world. Having someone to talk to, laugh with, and explore life's big questions can make all the difference in how fulfilling the later years feel. For some women, seeking a relationship at this stage isn't about starting over. It's about continuing to grow. A partner can introduce them to new hobbies, challenge their perspectives, or even encourage them to travel to places they never considered. Having a companion means experiencing life through a fresh lens, breaking away from old routines, and embracing the excitement of discovery. The thrill of meeting someone who genuinely understands them, who shares similar life experiences yet brings a unique perspective, is something many women still seek. They aren't looking for someone to complete them. They've already lived full, independent lives. What they want is a connection that adds depth, joy, and intellectual curiosity to their journey. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 5, the desire to feel valued and appreciated. One of the most profound human needs, regardless of age, is to feel valued. Women over 70 have spent their lives nurturing families, building careers, and contributing to their communities. While they are independent and self-sufficient, the feeling of being truly seen and appreciated by someone special never fades. A sincere compliment, a thoughtful gesture, or simply knowing that someone enjoys their company can make a world of difference. This isn't about seeking validation. It's about the natural desire for emotional warmth. Many women in their 70s have lived through relationships where their needs often came second to others. Now they want companionship that acknowledges their worth, respects their experiences, and cherishes who they are today. A relationship at this stage of life isn't about obligation or expectation. It's about mutual appreciation and the joy of sharing time with someone who genuinely cares. Feeling desired and admired isn't exclusive to youth. In fact, confidence, wisdom, and life experience make a woman even more captivating. A man who recognizes and celebrates these qualities stands out. He understands that beauty isn't just in appearance. It's in kindness, wisdom, and the way someone makes you feel. That's why many women continue to seek meaningful companionship well into their later years. They want someone who not only listens, but also values their thoughts, their humor, and their unique presence in the world. At the end of the day, it's not about age, it's about connection. Whether it's sharing a deep conversation over coffee, laughing about old memories, or feeling a sense of excitement when receiving a message from someone they care about, these small moments add richness to life. That's why so many women continue to seek companionship, not because they need it to survive, but because it makes life more fulfilling. Final thoughts. As we've explored today, The reasons why women over 70 continue seeking companionship go far beyond what many might assume. It's not just about avoiding loneliness, it's about embracing joy, keeping life exciting, and feeling truly valued. These women have lived full lives, experienced love and loss, and now they want connection on their own terms. They seek adventure, meaningful conversations, and a partner who sees them for who they are, not just who they used to be. If you've ever wondered why so many women in their 70s still open their hearts to new possibilities, the answer is simple: because they can and because they deserve to. Love, friendship, and emotional connection aren't just for the young. In fact, they become even more precious as the years go by. Whether it's a spark of romance, a deep friendship, or simply the joy of sharing a meal with someone special, the need for human connection never fades. So what do you think? Did any of these insights surprise you? Have you seen these qualities in yourself or someone you know? We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Have you ever tossed and turned at night, unable to sleep despite feeling exhausted? For many older adults, insomnia becomes an unwelcome companion as the years go by. The frustration of lying awake while the rest of the world sleeps can make you wonder if you'll ever experience a full night of restful sleep again. But what if the solution wasn't in a pill bottle or a complicated routine, but instead on your dinner plate? Doctors have been studying the connection between nutrition and sleep for years, and research has revealed that certain foods can dramatically improve sleep quality, especially for older adults struggling with insomnia. In this video, we're diving into 5 doctor-recommended foods that have been scientifically proven to help with insomnia in old age. These foods work by naturally boosting melatonin levels, increasing serotonin production, and relaxing the nervous system without the side effects of sleep medications. And the best part? You don't have to make drastic changes. Just incorporating these simple, everyday foods into your routine may be enough to help you finally get the restful sleep you deserve. Stay tuned until the end, because you'll discover not only which foods can help, but also the fascinating science behind why they work. These insights might just change the way you approach sleep forever. Now let's get started. Number 1, kiwi, nature's sleep booster. One of the simplest and most surprising foods that can help with insomnia is something you might already enjoy: kiwi. This small, unassuming fruit is packed with nutrients that support better sleep, and its effects are more powerful than you might think. Doctors have been paying close attention to kiwi in recent years, and the research is compelling. A study published in the Asia-Pacific Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that participants who ate 2 kiwis 1 hour before bed every night for 4 weeks experienced a significant improvement in sleep quality. They fell asleep 35% faster, stayed asleep 13% longer, and woke up less frequently during the night. These results suggest that kiwi is more than just a refreshing snack, it's a natural sleep aid. So what makes kiwi so effective? The key lies in its ability to increase serotonin levels, which in turn helps the body produce more melatonin, the hormone responsible for regulating your sleep cycle. As we age, melatonin production naturally declines, which is one of the reasons insomnia becomes more common in older adults. Kiwi helps counteract this by supporting the body's natural production of this crucial sleep hormone. But that's not all. Kiwi is also rich in antioxidants and folate, both of which play an important role in brain function and stress reduction. Many older adults find themselves lying awake at night, their minds racing with thoughts about the past, present, or future. Stress and anxiety are major contributors to insomnia, and kiwi's high antioxidant content helps reduce oxidative stress, which in turn promotes a more relaxed nervous system. According to Dr. Alan Richardson, a sleep specialist with over 30 years of experience, one of the biggest mistakes people make when dealing with insomnia is assuming that it's purely a nighttime issue. In reality, what you eat during the day sets the stage for how well you sleep at night. Foods rich in serotonin-boosting compounds, like kiwi, can be a game changer for older adults struggling with sleepless nights. Adding kiwi to your daily routine is simple. Try eating 1 or 2 kiwis as an evening snack about an hour before bed. It's a small change that could have a profound impact on your sleep quality. And unlike sleep aids, it doesn't come with the risk of dependency or grogginess the next morning. For those who've struggled with sleep for years, The idea that something as simple as a fruit could make a difference might sound too good to be true, but the science backs it up. And countless people have already experienced the benefits firsthand. If you've ever wished for an easy, natural way to fall asleep faster and wake up feeling truly rested, kiwi might be exactly what you've been looking for. Number 2, tart cherries, a natural source of melatonin. If you've ever wished for a way to improve your sleep without relying on supplements, tart cherries might be the answer. These small, tangy fruits are one of the richest natural sources of melatonin, the hormone that regulates your sleep cycle. Unlike typical sweet cherries, tart cherries contain significantly higher levels of this crucial hormone, making them an excellent choice for those struggling with insomnia. A 2012 study published in the European Journal of Nutrition found that participants who drank tart cherry juice twice a day for 7 days experienced a notable improvement in sleep duration and quality. On average, they slept an additional 84 minutes per night, and their overall sleep efficiency improved. This means that not only were they sleeping longer, but their sleep was also deeper and more restorative. Dr. Emily Carlson, a neurologist specializing in sleep disorders, explains, as we age, our bodies naturally produce less melatonin, which is why older adults often struggle with falling and staying asleep. What makes tart cherries unique is that they provide a direct source of melatonin, helping to restore the body's natural sleep rhythm without the need for synthetic supplements. But melatonin isn't the only reason tart cherries are beneficial. They are also high in antioxidants like anthocyanins, which help reduce inflammation and improve overall brain health. Inflammation is often linked to sleep disturbances, and by reducing it, tart cherries support a more stable and restful sleep cycle. Additionally, tart cherries contain tryptophan, an amino acid, that aids in the production of both serotonin and melatonin, further enhancing their sleep-inducing properties. For best results, doctors recommend drinking a glass of tart cherry juice in the morning and another in the evening. If you prefer, you can also eat dried or fresh tart cherries, but the juice tends to have the highest concentration of beneficial compounds. Unlike prescription sleep aids, tart cherries don't cause next day grogginess or disrupt your sleep architecture. Instead, they work with your body's natural processes to promote deep, refreshing sleep. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 3, bananas, the sleep-promoting power of magnesium and tryptophan. Many people think of bananas as just a quick, convenient snack. But what they may not realize is that this common fruit holds a surprising secret. It can help you sleep better. Bananas are packed with natural compounds that promote relaxation and enhance sleep quality, making them an excellent choice for older adults struggling with insomnia. One of the key reasons bananas are so effective is their high magnesium content. Magnesium is an essential mineral that plays a crucial role in relaxing the muscles, calming the nervous system, and supporting deep sleep. Studies have shown that magnesium deficiency is directly linked to sleep disturbances, and increasing magnesium intake can lead to longer sleep duration and fewer nighttime awakenings. A 2018 study published in the Journal of Research in Medical Sciences found that older adults who consume magnesium-rich foods experienced significantly improved sleep quality compared to those with lower magnesium intake. The study concluded that magnesium helps regulate neurotransmitters responsible for calming the brain and body, making it easier to drift off and stay asleep. Bananas also contain tryptophan, an amino acid that helps the body produce serotonin and melatonin, both essential for maintaining a healthy sleep cycle. Serotonin is known as the feel-good neurotransmitter, and its presence helps reduce stress and anxiety, both of which can contribute to insomnia. As serotonin levels increase, the body naturally converts it into melatonin, the hormone that signals to your body that it's time for sleep. Dr. James Thornton, a nutrition expert with a background in sleep research, explains many older adults don't realize that nutrient deficiencies can play a major role in sleep problems. Magnesium in particular is something we see lacking in a lot of people struggling with insomnia. Bananas offer an easy, natural way to get this essential mineral while also providing tryptophan, which further supports deep, restful sleep. One of the great things about bananas is their versatility. You can eat one on its own, blend it into a smoothie, or even slice it onto a piece of whole grain toast with a little peanut butter for an evening snack. Because bananas are gentle on the digestive system and won't cause blood sugar spikes, They're an ideal choice for older adults looking for a sleep-friendly food that won't disrupt their metabolism. If you've ever found yourself lying awake at night, feeling restless or tense, adding a banana to your daily diet could be a simple and effective way to help your body relax naturally. It's a small change that can lead to deeper, more restorative sleep, allowing you to wake up feeling refreshed instead of exhausted. Number 4. Walnuts, a natural source of melatonin and omega-3s. When it comes to sleep-enhancing foods, walnuts might not be the first thing that comes to mind, but they should be. These nutrient-dense nuts are packed with compounds that support healthy sleep, including melatonin, tryptophan, and omega-3 fatty acids. While many people turn to melatonin supplements to improve their sleep, walnuts provide a natural alternative that works in harmony with the body's own processes. A study published in Nutrients found that consuming walnuts increased melatonin levels in the bloodstream, helping to regulate the body's internal clock and promote more consistent sleep patterns. This is especially important for older adults, as melatonin production naturally declines with age, leading to more frequent sleep disturbances and difficulty falling asleep. Beyond melatonin, walnuts also contain high levels of tryptophan, an amino acid that helps produce serotonin, which in turn is converted into melatonin. This makes walnuts an excellent choice for supporting the natural production of these essential sleep hormones, reducing the need for external supplementation. But perhaps one of the most unique benefits of walnuts is their rich omega-3 fatty acid content. Omega-3s are well known for their heart and brain health benefits, but they also play a crucial role in sleep. Research has shown that omega-3s help boost DHA-docosahexaenoic acid levels, which enhances the body's ability to produce melatonin efficiently. In other words, walnuts not only provide melatonin directly, but they also help the body produce more of it naturally. Dr. Catherine Reynolds, a specialist in nutritional medicine, explains, "A lot of my older patients who struggle with sleep assume that melatonin supplements are their only option. But what they don't realize is that food-based sources of melatonin, like walnuts, can be even more effective. When you consume melatonin naturally through food, your body absorbs and processes it more efficiently, leading to better overall sleep quality. For best results, try eating a small handful of walnuts in the evening, perhaps as a snack or sprinkled over a bowl of yogurt. Because walnuts also contain protein and healthy fats, they help stabilize blood sugar levels overnight, preventing the sudden spikes and crashes that can disrupt sleep. Unlike some other sleep aids, walnuts provide a gentle, long-lasting effect. Instead of forcing drowsiness, they work with your body's natural rhythms, helping to create an internal environment that makes restful sleep more likely. If you've struggled with falling asleep or waking up in the middle of the night, adding walnuts to your diet could be a simple, effective, and natural solution. If you're still watching this video and finding these insights valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Now let's move forward. Number 5. Chamomile tea, a natural way to calm the mind and body. For centuries, chamomile tea has been used as a natural remedy for relaxation and sleep. And modern science has confirmed what many cultures have known all along. Chamomile has powerful sleep-enhancing properties. Unlike other herbal teas that simply provide warmth and comfort, chamomile contains a unique compound called apigenin, which directly impacts the brain's ability to induce sleep. Apigenin is a natural antioxidant that binds to receptors in the brain responsible for reducing anxiety and promoting sleepiness. In other words, drinking chamomile tea helps quiet an overactive mind, making it easier to drift into a deep, restful sleep. This is particularly beneficial for older adults, who often find themselves lying awake at night with racing thoughts, unable to turn off their minds. A study published in the Journal of Advanced Nursing examined the effects of chamomile tea on older adults struggling with sleep issues. The results were clear. Those who drank chamomile tea regularly for 2 weeks reported falling asleep faster, experiencing fewer nighttime awakenings and waking up feeling more refreshed. This suggests that chamomile isn't just a comforting bedtime ritual, it's a scientifically supported sleep aid. Dr. Laura Bennett, a specialist in holistic sleep medicine, explains, chamomile tea is one of the safest and most effective natural remedies for sleep disturbances. Unlike sleep medications, which often come with side effects like grogginess and dependency, chamomile works by gently calming the nervous system, making it easier for the body to transition into sleep naturally. Beyond its sedative effects, chamomile also reduces inflammation and supports digestion, both of which can play a role in sleep quality. Many older adults struggle with mild aches and pains or digestive discomfort at night, which can interfere with deep sleep. Chamomile helps address these issues, creating a more comfortable and restful sleep experience. Drinking a warm cup of chamomile tea about 30 to 45 minutes before bed can be a simple yet effective way to signal to your body that it's time to wind down. Because it contains no caffeine and is naturally soothing, it's an excellent choice for those who want to avoid stimulants before bedtime. If you've ever struggled with nighttime restlessness or found yourself staring at the ceiling long after you've laid down, adding chamomile tea to your nightly routine could be exactly what you need. Its calming effects not only help you fall asleep faster, but also stay asleep longer, ensuring that you wake up feeling well-rested and ready for the day ahead. Final thoughts. As we wrap up this video, take a moment to reflect on what we've covered today. Insomnia can feel like an inevitable part of aging, but as we've seen, simple dietary changes can have a powerful impact on sleep quality. Whether it's the serotonin-boosting effects of kiwi, the melatonin-rich tart cherries, the calming properties of bananas, the sleep-enhancing benefits of walnuts, or the soothing qualities of chamomile tea, these foods offer a natural and effective way to reclaim restful nights. If you've been struggling with sleep for years, it's easy to feel like nothing will work. But sometimes the best solutions aren't found in a pill bottle. They're found in nature. As Dr. Alan Richardson put it, your diet plays a far greater role in your sleep health than most people realize. When you nourish your body with the right foods, you create the perfect conditions for deep, restorative sleep. Now, we'd love to hear from you. Which of these sleep-enhancing foods stood out to you the most? Have you tried any of them before? Or do you plan to start incorporating them into your routine? Leave a comment below and share your thoughts. Your experiences matter, and your insights might help someone else who's going through the same struggle. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe, and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.